it's Jennifer. I made it into Marshall's to see what they have for Christmas, but look what stopped me in the tracks. Eeyore. Thanks for noticing me. $9.99. That is so precious. They also have a Winnie the Pooh one. Hot chocolatey mornings and toasty marshmallow evenings. And they also have the King of All the Wild Things. I've never seen those before. I think they're absolutely adorable. I particularly love Eeyore. They do have a fun holiday Winnie the Pooh tumbler here for $14.99. So we've got Tigger, Pooh and Piglet, a snowman, and Eeyore. They also have this fun Stitch tumbler, ho ho ho. Got two different images of him there, $14.99 for that one. This one here of him with all of the Christmas lights, that is also going to be $14.99. And then there is a third version of him here, again with Christmas lights. That is really fun and cute. Again, $14.99 for that one. And then this one was really pretty. I caught my eye, $16.99 with the pearl bows and the pink bows. And it has a pink bow cover on the top. They also have some icon glasses here. This one is going to be $14.99 for the highball ones. They used to have a red rim on the top of these glasses. So you got the candy cane and the bows on these. That's the only pattern I see on all of these boxes here. And they also have this cute little Santa bear stemless wine glass for $7.99. And we have a giant gnome. So this gnome is probably 3 feet tall, and it looks like its legs are going to go up and down. They're currently all the way down. This is going to be $29.99 for him. There's also this really nice nutcracker. It's probably 2 feet tall on this one for $39.99. Then we have this smaller black and white one. This is going to be $14.99. They also have this beautiful train here in the silver for $30. It's $29.99. It's probably about 1.5 feet long. I love that. There's also this metal Christmas tree here. Wow, that's actually really heavy. Let's see, $34.99 for this one. And that's probably 18 inches tall or so there. And I love this Nutcracker countdown. Wow. $14.99 for that. Has some gold accents on it as well. They also have that large Christmas tree there for $59.99. Oh, too close. There we go. You can kind of see that there. So that is probably about 3 feet tall. And they also have a table full of different nutcrackers here. We just went over all of these in TJ Maxx. They're all going to be very similar price, but this one here is just catching my eye with his peppermint swirls and his cupcakes. These are going to be $14.99. That baker back there is really cute. He's going to be the same price as well as this one. Yeah, they're all $14.99, similar to what we saw over at TJ Maxx. This one is really nice, kind of a neutral look again. $14.99. They have some others with instruments like this black, white, and red drummer. This one is another countdown. We saw the ones with the presents on them. And then this one has more of like a disco ball hat, which is kind of fun. Really cute different ones. I don't think we saw the skier one though before. Is that going to be $14.99? It sure is. This all white one is pretty with the gold detail. That one's going to be $16.99. Then this tall one here is about 2 feet tall. And let's see. That one's going to be $24.99. This one behind it I thought was really unusual. I don't think I've seen this one before. This is also going to be $14.99. Really detailed on that one. Love the crown on it. And then this one was kind of neat. Oh, this is broken. It's missing 2 of its feet, but it's a music box. $16.99. And it moves. that is really cute. So if you like that, I hope you can find one that's not broken at your store. This leaner sign lights up. This one is going to be, what did I say, $24.99? No, $29.99 for this leaner sign. For $9.99, they have this little greenery and this little Noel vase. This is Noel there, so that's cute. This little peppermint tree for $16.99, and this pretty deer for $14.99. And for $12.99, they have this tree here. It's like these little mesh loops with the glitter and the sequins on it. This one is going to be $12.99. And then this one here is $16.99 with the gold and the white tree. And it has the gifts down at the bottom. I think that's really pretty. That's probably about 14 inches tall on that one. This one is probably about a foot tall. They have some of those larger trains here as well, similar to what we saw over at Ross. They have the two cars on the back and this copper tone, this kind of blackened copper look. It's $49.99 for this train. This one is gorgeous. This is like a Pottery Barn dupe. This is $49.99. It's still a much better price than what you would get over at Pottery Barn. I think those are closer to 100 plus for those. This one does come on a marble base though, so it has a nice good weight to it. That is really nice. And how cute is this little vintage inspired reindeer? He is going to be $14.99. There's also this little white gingerbread house. This is going to be $29.99. It does light up. It's kind of at this awkward angle that I can't get to it right now, but if I can get to it eventually, I will show you how it lights up. Now, this reindeer I think is really cool looking, just kind of as a different vibe, different flow to it. It's going to be $16.99. It does come on a little base, so it'll be a nice steady platform for it to stand on. They also have this nice tall red mercury glass tree. It's going to light up for $24.99. That's probably a 16 inches tall about. And for $19.99, they have this one here in more of a brown and copper colorway. This one is also gonna light up. This one's probably closer to 14 inches tall. That's really pretty. I really like this one. And they have the LED birch trees here as well. This one is going to be $16.99. And when it's all fluffed out, it's probably about 2 feet tall. It does have a nice solid base on it as well. You can see the little lights are at the tips of all of the different branches. That's going to be really cute. And they have a few of them here too. So it'd be kind of nice to put on a mantle or a snowy display, or really anywhere you want some extra lighting and texture. This reindeer here was catching my eye as well. This is probably 2.5 feet tall. This is $59.99. I'm wondering if that's a dupe from somewhere as well. That is really sturdy. It's got great quality on that. I have these really fun trees here. It's kind of a combination of yarn and tulle and tinsel. So they have two sizes that I'm seeing. The taller one is $9.99 and the smaller one is $7.99. And they both come on these gold painted wood blocks. And this guy is adorable. So he is $14.99, a little nutcracker on the rocking horse. So it comes in this blue nutcracker with the neutral rocking horse. And then there's also this more traditional color here with the red suit and the red, white, and green rocking horse. And this more of a Santa nutcracker on here. And that one's more of like a prince or king nutcracker there. Those are really adorable. And we have to take a look at the puffy jacket snowman. He is too cute. He is $16.99. And we have this bronze reindeer here for $9.99 as well. Seems like the long legs are kind of theming this year. This one is going to be $9.99 for the neutral with a black antler. Then we have a couple different bakers here, Santa bakers. So this one is by Martha. I think we saw this one at TJ Maxx as well, $12.99 here. I don't think we've seen this one yet though. So he's got a gingerbread house in hand and one down by his foot. he is going to be $14.99 as well. We also have this adorable little felt polar bear in the pink holding his skis for $14.99. He's super cute. There's also these 3 little snowmen here. These are $14.99. And for $12.99, we have this little bear holding a present. Now, he is a hard form and then has the soft knit on top of it. Really, really cute. He obviously can stand up on his own. And he's just under a foot tall, I would say. There's also this little snowman here holding his Christmas tree. This is another one by Martha for $12.99. And they have the JP Santa cookie jar here as well. I also love this flocked dark brown Christmas tree that is $16.99. That's beautiful. They also have Santa on his bike with a little dog for $12.99. Should open his eyes and see where he's going, but that's really cute. And there's this really fun waffle train with Santa as the conductor for $16.99. You got all the gifts and candies and the little gingerbread in the back, and the Santa hat on top here as well. That is adorable. And for $49.99, we have the large metal Santa letter mailbox. Here it does work. This is going to open and close for you. You put the letters up at the top there. This is probably 2.5 feet tall. They do have a couple of them here too. And I am loving all the detail on these water globes this year. Look at the base on this. You got the tree and the rocking horse, the nutcracker, the train and the gifts, and the Christmas bear. That's so pretty, and the detail all the way around on the image on the inside. So here we have Santa at the tree with the house cat and an elf, and then the tree on top with a star. That's so pretty, and it's gonna light up. It's $19.99. The price is great. That is so cool. Oh, it's a music box. Oh, that is cool. The only thing better is if the snow went up by itself, but that is beautiful. And then we saw this one at TJ Maxx recently. This is another hot air balloon music box for $16.99. Is that same one we just looked at. There's a Santa on a dinosaur for $14.99. It's a music box. And then we'll move that for a second. We've got Santa with the dog and the tree music box for $16.99. And then this candle is $7.99 with Santa and Mrs. Claus. That is going to be apple garland. And for $29.99, we've got Jack and Zero decorating the tree. And we have Jack with his sack of goodies here. And that is going to be $24.99. And for $14.99, you've got Sleepy Santa with his hot cocoa, listening to his beatbox tunes here, wearing his glasses. That's really cute. We also have Mr. and Mrs. Claus dancing the night away here. That is going to be $16.99. Santa all trimmed out in faux fur with his holiday cocktails. He is $16.99 as well. And Santa in the hot air balloon that we've seen at all of the TJ Maxx stores so far, he is going to be $16.99. And this does come in pink and white as well. If we see it here, I'll be sure to show it, but I'm just not, at a quick glance around me, not seeing it. They also have this larger nutcracker on the rocking horse. I don't see a price on it. It might be on the bottom or the back. I'll see if I can find it and put it on the screen for you, but that one is probably about 2.5 feet tall as well. And for $14.99, we have this little Santa here. It says welcome, and he's got his lantern and his sack of goodies on. And for $12.99, we have Baker Santa with his cakes and cookies there. Also $12.99, we have the gingerbread Baker Santa with joy on the paddle. And we have the pink Santa. Pink Santa is going to be $14.99. For $16.99, we have this Santa here with his big Christmas tree mug of hot cocoa. And he's got a gift down on the back, probably for a little added stability on the base. But he is absolutely adorable. And then we have a couple of Jim Shore pieces here of the Grinch. So this one says nice on the base. and it is going to be $49.99. And this one here with all the Christmas lights, it does light up. It's going to be $49.99 as well. Those are really cute. I like the one that lights up. I don't think I've seen a Jim Shore piece that actually lights up. They also have a ton of different holiday picks here. So I'm not going to go through all of them, but just want to give you an idea. So for $16.99, you get all of these berry picks. $19.99, you get 2 of these gold, almost ice crystal looking picks. These berry picks, like raspberries almost, are $14.99, and that's all one bundle. These sugar-coated berries are $16.99, and that is all one bundle. They have a whole bunch of different types of berries here, but that kind of hopefully gives you a general idea of what the prices are. And look what I found under here, stuck under a mailbox, is the JP Santa plate for $4.99. They have this little sign here that says "Move over Santa, here comes Nana" for $7.99. They have this really pretty 1.5 foot tall Santa. Let's see, it feels like it is terracotta actually. That's going to be $24.99, and there is an opening on the bottom that you can put some lights inside. It has the star cut out so it would glow. And then we have this probably 2.5 foot tall snowman here. This is going to be $29.99. There's also these light up ornaments. These are going to be $39.99. They're probably 1.5 foot tall, I would say, and they do light up really nice. They also have some really nice blinged out branches here. They're $14.99 each, and I see it in the champagne gold, the silver, and then a white, and they all are covered in glitter. We also have this little ghosty here with the pastel Christmas lights and the little reindeer antler headband, and that's going to be $9.99. This little tree is going to be $12.99, and this gingerbread house does not light up. It's going to be $16.99. And this little water globe with a nativity, it's a music box. It's going to be $16.99. And then they have a bunch of crystal pieces here too. Tons of this tree. They have this cross. It's going to be $14.99. The tree is $19.99. They also have this really cute little gingerbread guy. He is $12.99. He's very thick. He's probably about 10 inches tall. And for $8.99, they have this really cute white deer, very vintage inspired look on its face. The little doe eyes. And they also have one in pink, the kind of pink and white. It's going to be the same price. And they have this little gingerbread village. There's 4 little houses on here. It lights up. So before I move it, I want to light it up for you. So it's going to light up in the white light. It's really bright in here, so I don't know if you can see that. It is $16.99, and that's what that looks like. It's probably about 1 foot long, and the tallest house is this last one here, and that's probably going to be about 9 inches tall. This one's probably about 8 inches tall, 7 and 6 inches, I would guess. Somewhere in that neighborhood. And they have these wood hand-carved pieces here with the snowman. This is going to be $14.99. They have another flocked tree with the little jingle bells on it. This is going to be $16.99. Also for $16.99, they have this wood snowman piece. This little nativity is really pretty, I think. This is $14.99. It does have a string, so you might be able to hang it up. But I love that. Yes, it's covered in glitter. Yes, it comes off easily, but I love that it's just wood. I think that's really pretty. This is a great serving piece. This is going to be $14.99. It's from the Made in India collection, and it has the gold deer on either side of it. They're not handles, they're just decoration, so be careful lifting it by that. But this is a great little serving dish to have out. And they have this little sign here that says Santa Paws is coming to town for $6.99. And then there's this, looks like a game, Baking All the Way Bingo. Ready, Set, Bake, a sweet twist bingo game for cookie lovers, baked with holiday cheer. So it's a bingo game, but it's got a baking twist to it. That's interesting. $7.99 for that. And then they have the gingerbread pillow here for $16.99. He is really cute. They also have sets of reindeer here, so they have it in the gold and then in the back in the silver. So it's a set of 3 for $24.99. And then next to it here from Balsam and Fur, we got a set of 2 stocking holders, the sleigh and the deer. That is going to be $19.99. They also have this little set of 3 angels made out of wood with some gold paint detail on it. It's going to be $9.99. Those are so cute. It kind of gets the same vibe here with almost like a driftwood look between some of these pieces. And they have this beautiful star tree topper here. And it's kind of a frosted plastic. Pretty sure it's not glass. It's $16.99, and then the gold details on it. That's really pretty. And here's another 3-pack of reindeer. This one comes in red, $24.99 for that as well. Another little pet sign, ho ho ho. That's going to be $7.99. I wanted to see this angel. So we have this gold angel. You can have a votive candle in there or a tea light in there, LED or otherwise. $14.99 for that. And for $59.99 each, we have the Hello Kitty little house here in 2 different colorways. We have this kind of orangish tan colorway or red, and it looks otherwise that they are identical. They're, like I said, $59.99, so $60 each. And then they have the opening in the back that you can put some fairy lights or some LED tea lights in there to light it up. And they have some really fun tumblers here. So we got the blinked out Santa tumbler for $19.99. The bows and all of the festive Christmas colors for $16.99. And then I love this one with all the nutcrackers and trees and the wreaths for $14.99. They also have this one here, more that stemless wine glass with the nutcracker theme for $8.99. Snoopy and the gang as carolers all the way around, and that is $14.99. We also have the JP mugs in Santa. We've got the pink and the red for $9.99. We also have the snowman in the pink and the reindeer with the red. Those are also going to be $9.99. They also have this really cute gingerbread pitcher here. It's a 4-cup measure in there, and that is going to be $7.99 for that. I think that's absolutely adorable, and you can even use it for Valentine's Day with the heart buttons on it. And we have this Hello Kitty. They're calling it a sculpted ceramic mug, and it holds 14 ounces. But let me show you. The back looks like this. So if you're drinking out of here, that could possibly hit you in the face. Just saying. This is going to be, that's going to be $7.99. And I would think this would be cute for decor, and you can put some stir spoons in there, stir sticks in there, or straws, something like that. You can even put some faux greenery in the back there, some Christmas greenery, and just use it more like as a faux planter. I think that would be really cute to use it decor that way. This tumbler is also really cool. The top screwed on a little wonky, but it works, I'm sure. $16.99 for the blinked out gingerbread tumbler. They also have the kind of Coke can style little cups here in the icon glass. This one has the bows and the candy canes all the way around, but they also have a version with the gingerbread men on it. I think it just needs to be cleaned. It's not intentionally supposed to be foggy like that. And then they also have this hand-painted mug here with the dove and baby Jesus. That is going to be $5.99. Some more tumblers. I love this kind of a tulle or twile, or I don't even know how to say that, print on here. You know what I'm saying. $12.99 for this one. And in the same cup style, they have the white background with the green and gold trees. Same price, $12.99. And then they have some ceramic mugs here that have the travel lid on them. These are going to be $6.99. So you got the one with the dogs on it. And then you have the one with all the different houses and the bows on it. And those are the only two styles that I'm seeing of this one. They also have this beautiful candle here with the wreath on it. It looks like a 3-wick candle. That is going to be $24.99. And for $14.99, they have the pink trees candles. And for $29.99, they have this birch log looking candle. I think it's made of cement, and then they added a few pounds to it because that thing is massively heavy. The scent is juniper and birch, and it does have those wood wicks in them, so it's going to have that crackle effect. And for $16.99, they have this beautiful candle here. This is the scent Vanilla Balsam. I don't particularly like the scent. It's okay, it's just not my favorite, but I'm personally not a huge fan of things that are vanilla, so I'm definitely tainted in that way in terms of giving you my opinion of this scent. But the container on this, can we talk about the container on this? This is stunning, absolutely stunning. And after you burn through the candle, you can make your own candle. You can use it as a mini crock. You can put trinkets in it. You can put your remote control in it. You can put all sorts of different things in it for holidays future, next year, following years and such. I just think it's a beautiful container, and it's almost like a cement feeling one. They're also getting, I can't go through every single candle here, but they're getting in other ones with really cute toppers, laser cut wood toppers, all sorts of pictures and things on them. They got this really cute little gingerbread man candle. That's going to be cute. Spiced gingerbread is the scent. That's going to be $9.99. This platter is gorgeous. It's $14.99. If I needed a platter, I would definitely pick up something like this, but I don't, so I won't. But this is beautiful. And for $16.99, they have this set of stemless wine glasses here. You can see inside they have like a red and white candy, and then a red, white, and green candy on the inside. Those are really cute. And then the trim at the top is corresponding red or green. Those are pretty. And also for $16.99, they have the little shot glasses with the wreath, the tree, the candy cane, and the gingerbread man on the inside. I really like these little nutcracker candles as well. This red one is cinnamon stick. They're $12.99, and this one, the scent is going to be festive wreath. They also have these 2 packs of mugs for $9.99 each. This would be a great gift if you were going to give someone a gift. And they also have a bunch of different coasters here. So we got the one with the vintage looking Santa Claus, the bows, and the Christmas trees. They're all going to be $7.99 each. And then we have the JP salt and pepper shakers. We got red and green, and we've got pink and light green or mint for those. We also have these little blinged out trees here for $6.99. And then Mary, Joseph, and Jesus on the donkey for $14.99. See, they've got a bunch of driftwood looking pieces this year, which is interesting. Are you doing a coastal Christmas decor? This one is going to be $14.99, and that tree is going to be $9.99. This little nativity here is going to be $14.99. This one I think is really cool. That is $19.99. It's a very slender piece. It's not going to stick out very far, but you've got the angel, the wise men, and the Mary and Joseph and Jesus at the bottom. That's probably about 14 inches tall, if I had to guess. I think that is really pretty. And we didn't look at the plushies inside the sled here, or the sled. We just walked right past it and looked at everything in front of it. $14.99 for this cute little girl deer doll, and there's a few of those. And then $12.99, we have this little girl elf with the Santa hat on her. Love her little dress there. And then we have these somewhat larger bears for $19.99. Oh yeah, they're probably about 3 feet tall. They're adorable. And then we have the peppermint candy pillows. They're going to be $19.99 for those. And then they have the large sleigh here. That's going to be $79.99. Cute little kitty cat with her winter scarf and booties is going to be $12.99. They also have the large 4-foot Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus for $99.99. They also have this really large nativity with the angel, Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. I guess it'd be about maybe just shy of 3 feet tall, very close to 3 feet tall. There's 2 of them. So the price is on the bottom. I think it says $99.99 for them, but the way it's positioned against the wall, I had to look underneath, and I just kind of a good guess, let's say, on the price there. But that is, let's see if I can move this tree. That is really pretty. And then this tree is $19.99. And that is definitely about 2 feet tall on that. This little angel is really cute. It is $7.99. And they have this candle holder here in the clear, $9.99. So we saw it in the green at TJ Maxx. So they have it in the clear here at Marshall's. They also have some other water globes that I think are just gorgeous. So they have this white, pink, and gold one. This is a music box as well for $19.99. And then this one I thought was really interesting. It's on a book. There's like a whole scene here with the horse and the carriage and the kids and the snowman. And then you've got the church on the inside and the tree on top. That is going to be $19.99, and it is a music box as well. And for $16.99, they have this white and silver one. It almost looks like a log cabin on the inside there. I think that's really pretty too. Very neutral. And they have this little candle here with a Christmas bear for $14.99. And for $12.99, they have the spiced gingerbread scented candle in the gingerbread man shape. Very, very cute. They also have a set of 3 of these birch log candles here, and I can't see what the scent says. These are going to be $12.99. Forest Walk is the scent. And they have the angels in the back there. Looks like those are $14.99, and you can put your own votive or tea light in there. That feels like it's a terracotta material. And I thought this was absolutely beautiful. It's just a clear glass container that you can put a candle in, or some like cranberries in it, and then the candle, some bowl filler or something in there to make it a little more festive looking. I think that's a beautiful, nice, neutral base to do whatever you want in there for your holiday decor. And for $14.99, they also have these little trees in a jar here. Looks like they're candles as well. Don't know that people normally burn these kinds of things, but they have it here. They also have this water globe for $16.99. It does light up. It's in the shape of a light bulb. It's just a Christmas tree and the gifts. I think that is really cute. Kind of a unique shape for that. How pretty is this collection? So this is the wine glass. You're going to have the rhinestone bows here, and then the garland with the gold detail and the red gems. You got the gold rim at the top. The wine glasses are going to be $9.99 each. The stemless wine glasses are $7.99 each. The martini glass is also $9.99. The coffee mug is $9.99. And this beautiful bowl is going to be $24.99. That whole set is absolutely beautiful. They also have this really beautiful arrangement with the red ornaments and the berries and these kind of bronzy sticks here. And it's the base of it, they have all these bronze painted pine cones in there. This is $24.99 for the arrangement, but get ideas and inspiration from this. If you have a clear vase at home, fill it up with some pine cone bowl filler. Pop some small ornaments or berries into some greenery that you have, and you can create something just as beautiful, just a few easy little tweaks. They have the martini icon glasses here as well. So they have, for $7.99, the red and white one with the bows and the candy canes with the red trim, or they have the white trim with the gingerbread one. It'll be the same price. They also have the faux fur presents here in 3 different sizes that I see. They do light up, so this is the small one. It's going to be $19.99. So when it lights up, it's going to be on the top of it like that. So again, that's the small for $19.99. The large one is going to be $27.99, and the medium is going to be $24.99. This is another $24.99 arrangement. I love the vase on it. I think it just is really cute for the holiday. It just looks like a sack, and then has the flocked greenery in there with the red and white design on it. I think that's really pretty. And for $5.99, they have these beautiful little pink and green and white plates as well. Also for $24.99, again, they have that sack vase here, but then they did a different arrangement in it, which I think is really fun. And I can't quite get back there, but they have these two light up candles here. The shorter one looks like it's $19.99. So I'm guessing the taller one is about the same, or maybe a few dollars more. Those are really cute. I love that idea of having just those candles, those faux candles that you can put in corners to give a little more light. They also have these packs of velvet bows here in the red and the burgundy, or excuse me, the green and the burgundy for $6.99. And this large plaid bow is going to be $12.99. It comes in this really shiny gold as well. They've got a whole bunch of different bells, $14.99. The red jingle bells are $16.99. This large single one is going to be $12.99. For $16.99, they have this large ornament. And for $16.99, they have this beautiful bell and gold star garland. That is really pretty. Again, I don't decorate with gold, but this is tempting. I wish they had this in silver. And that is going to do it for us today in Marshalls. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it every time you watch one of my videos. Click like, subscribe, and do all those wonderful things. Apparently there's a new button on YouTube called Hype that helps promote the videos even more. So if you have the inclination, I would love for you to do that as well. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.